just wrapped up a big tour and had one of your biggest shows in New York at Terminal 5.
Yes, it was great.
Yeah, it was a beautiful show. I can tell you, it's one of my best concerts. I remember. Yeah, I was in a state of real wilderness. I felt very good in that concert. The place was amazing.
Yes.
The audience was great. The band was in a state of grace. And so we were on stage, and I really felt so good. It's one of my top concerts I've done.
We're going to you guys finish your performance. Are you ready? Want to play a few songs for us?
Yeah, sure.
Questions from the audience?
Yeah, can we tell me? You told me that you want.
Can we do that? We just have time for a couple. So we'll start with you. You have to speak out loud.
Okay.
Rita, if you just repeat the question.
Oh, okay. I can repeat it. Go ahead.
I can do it.
Okay.
That's for number one.
In a recent interview in Daily News, you said that in Italy, hip-hop came to Italy and then it was copied. Here, it's from a very real place. Did you feel like when you started rap, it was from a very, because you say urban, is it very real for you, or did you find yourself like copying stuff?
Copying is real, Yeah, no, it's true. You always start copying. My daughter, she likes to paint, to draw, and I always tell her, copy. Let's say to learn draw, you have to look at the people, to the maestros, and look what they've done. Then you find, I think copying doesn't exist. When you copy something, you always adding your thing to the thing you're copying. I remember once I read an interview of Hemingway. Was telling, before starting writing in the morning, I always read a page of Leo Tolstoy, because it makes me get in the mood. And then I read Tolstoy, and then I start writing. The same thing, I was listening to hip-hop and writing my music, starting from there, but naturally, when you do something, you change something. And so that's what happened with hip-hop. Hip-hop started in New York. This will be forever. But now, all the little town in the world has its own hip-hop. You will go to Africa, you will go to South America, to China, to Japan, to Russia. Everywhere you will find local hip-hop. Sometimes got more identity, sometimes less. But it's very important. With rock, it's not like that. There are not rock bands, I don't know, in some villages in Africa or in Peru, or I don't know. Hip-hop is everywhere. And that tells you how important is this song. And it's something born in New York. It's going to be forever like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any other questions in the audience? Go ahead, the black shirt right there. Yes, stand up. Yes. Speak out.
Oh, yes. Hi, I went to the concert last week and I loved it. And I'm really surprised at your proficiency in English. You were speaking only Italian at the concert.
I was singing Italian, but I tried to speak
Why do you not have a bigger American following? I mean, this is obviously a big following, but why do you not have a bigger American following?
It's a good question. I think because, this country has a lot of beautiful music, and it's not easy. It's actually a very big and difficult market, and this market needs a strong definition of artistic identities. And if you are Italian, it's very hard to get out from the bel canto melodic tradition, It's like an Italian who opens a Japanese restaurant. Da Peppino, sushi e sashimi. It's really strange. So for me, it's like, Jovanotti, funk and rap. It's strange. But in fact, as a joke, when I perform, I say, this is Italian traditional funk. That's what I like to do, because actually there doesn't exist a tradition in that kind of music. For this reason. Anyway, there's also another big obstacle. There is language, because Italian is a beautiful language. Everybody knows Italian to use it, but used in a not strictly melodic way, it's not easy, I think, to get in touch with American audience. Maybe, you know, to get in touch with the New Yorkers, it's easier because New York is an international town with an international curiosity. But getting, I don't know, in the middle of America or in other towns, you know, it's I can find it. But I like it, you know. I'm living a personal, beautiful experience, and I would like to do something in English in the future. To get in contact also, maybe with a wider American audience. Let's see what's happening. I'm not in pressure, but I like to be here.
It's gonna happen.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Who looks like this would be the one?
Lorenzo, per anni io sto a seguire il hip hop dell'Italia perché niente sapevo che la rivoluzione è così moderna adesso in Italia, perché niente sapevo che stanno quasi come fanno qua. Che ne pensi tu degli artisti come Marrakesh, Club Dogo, artisti come quelli? Che ne pensi?
They're good. I like them. Some of them, you know.
Can you tell us the question?
He asked me about Italian hip hop, what I think about Italian hip hop. There is an Italian hip hop scene coming out, and I think something is good, something is bad. Some albums got one good song and three bad. You know, I don't have a general idea, but I have a positive vibration about that. It's authentic, it's good, the people like it. For young people today, hip hop, also in Italy, is the only music that is saying something. Because the other music is the talent show music, you know. There is, you know, it's actually an exhibition of virtue, you know, vocal talent, you know. But artistically, it's like if there is like the date of expiring date, you know, like in the yogurt. No, but it's, you know, it's true, you know. While in hip hop, these artists, like everywhere, hip hop is dealing with the reality, with the people, the young people life. I listen to the lyrics, and they're talking about life. They're talking about real life, and so in a poetic way, because it's not in hip hop there is the ability of using rhymes, talking about life in doing beautiful rhymes is the core of hip hop. And in Italy, there are good people. Yeah.
Grazie.
We'll do two more, one here and then one back there. Go ahead.
Can you talk a little bit about your experience at Bonnaroo?
In Bonnaroo, yeah,
Yes.
with pleasure. Bonnaroo is a big festival, one of the biggest in the United States, and it's in Tennessee. So they invited me to play there. We worked a lot to be there because we wanted. We got an ambition, you know, to be in this festival, because for me, being in these festivals is the only chance I have to be seen by an audience that don't know me.
Right.
Totally, because they are there to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers and they find me. And so it's good, you know, I'm using their audience, you know, and I like that. And it's challenging, it makes me understand. And so it's good. I was playing there at 2:45 in the afternoon, and in general, you know, it's very early. But I had 1,000 people in front of me, and the good thing when you do this kind of gigs is that 1,000 people don't become 500 in the 40 minutes you are. Because it can be possible, because there are 10 stages where in the same time they are playing a lot of people. So the people move and they stop like in a shop, you know, the things that they're interested in. And so catching the attention is important. And the fact that at the end of the show there were more, they were double, for me was a good thing. And then after that I've been doing a couple of other good festivals, one in San Francisco and one last week in Austin. Very big, played in front of me. This time there were like 30,000, a lot of people. And they were happy, they were friendly with me. Yeah, so I'm okay. Next year, if things are going good, maybe we're gonna do a couple of more. No, you know, the goal is doing Coachella or Lollapalooza. These are the big festivals where no Italians ever played, like in Bonnaroo or in Austin, no Italians ever played. And so it's nice. You know, I got also a good link with the Latin audience in this country.
Yes.
Because
Sono puertorriqueña.
It's something that I really love because I had some hits in the 90s in Latin America, and for me, I love Latin America. I love that culture. My favorite literature comes from there, and some of my favorite music comes from there. So when also being here and having this link with the Latin audience is good. Also because, to be totally honest, if you reach a sort of music credibility in the USA, this credibility is good also for other countries. So if you play in big festivals here, then you can play, it's a big credit to play also in big festivals all around the world. For this reason, we are concentrating in working in the United States, because if you have Bonnaroo, you know, in your pedigree, it's something good.
Bonnaroo never sounded so good than when you say it. I'm going to do one more question. In the hat, yep.
Okay, I translate.
C'è grande differenza per te cantare tipo in un posto come Terminal 5 e in un posto come San Siro?
Yeah, I never played in San Siro. I'm going to play in San Siro in June. Yeah, I played once with other artists, but I never played in San Siro. I will play there in June, 19th of June. But there's a big difference between Terminal 5 and Forum. Or, you know, I played in September in Reggio Emilia. There were 150,000. A lot of them. It was big. But at the end, you know, from 10,000 more, you don't realize. You know, you see, I would say after 10,000, you can see the rest. So 10,000 it's a lot of people. And but here in New York, we started with New Blue 3 years ago. And New Blue, it takes 150 people when it starts. And I have to say that it was so fun to play at New Blue. One of, you know, playing is playing. You can play in front of 3 people and 3,000 or 300,000. You know, if you are an artist, if you like to play music, it's music. So you deal with yourself when you play. I always try to get in touch with the people I have in front of me. You know, I grew up in a Catholic culture, and I remember the priest. Sometimes at the church there were very few, like 3 or 4, and the priest was trying to get in touch with me, you know, also talking to me, hey boy, you know, like that, and making concerts is not much different from that, you know. It's a celebration, it's a ritual, and so I always want to get in touch with that, to the people in front of me. 1 million is ready. Thank you.
Very good. We asked people on Twitter.
Yes.
We asked people on Twitter for questions, and because you have like 1.3 million followers on Twitter,
And I'm not doing nothing for that. I'm not like searching for sponsors, you know.
So we had one question on Twitter, and then we'll get into the performance, and that was, who is on your list of somebody that you would love to sing with, that you haven't had a chance to sing with yet?
To sing with?
Yes.
It depends, you know, I like to sing with people. It's always inspiring me. So, I know one thing. For this reason, I will not tell you who is the guy or the girl. Because I know that in my life, every time I had the desire of singing with somebody, it happened. Every time. But I don't have to say that. You know? But if I tell you, but every time, you know, I had the desire of playing with Ben Harper, who was somebody who I really loved. And chances of life, you know, the sliding doors. In 6 months, I find myself in front of Ben Harper. You know? I wanted to know Bono. You know, Bono was my man. You know, it was incredible. And you know, life, boom, boom. So I told you, but never told before. I cannot tell you before.
But we'll know it when we hear it, right?
I will tell you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Bevo un corso d'acqua. Some water. Dipende il president di cosa. Okay. So tonight we're gonna play acoustic songs. My man is Riccardo Onori. Riccardo Onori comes from Florence, and together we wrote a lot of songs in the last 10 years. Yes, we worked together in Italy, and he plays guitar with me a lot of times. So we're gonna play acoustic songs. As I told before, I'm not a guitar player, but I will show you like the same thing I showed to Ian Brennan when he came to my studio, the producer. So I'm gonna play the songs, how the songs were born. When I used to write with the guitar sometimes, but just doing one chord and finding a fluxus of a stream of consciousness. No? So the first I'm going to sing is La Porta Aperta, that in the original recording is a sort of house music, electronic track. But this song was born in a very minimal acoustic way with a different melodies, but the same words. I'm going to tell you. Una voce, un'immagine, un soffio, qualche cosa che un nome non ha, che mi parla nei posti più strani, tra l'amore e la pubblicità, dentro il fondo di certi bicchieri, alle soglie del sogno di ieri, nella gonna che vola nel vento. Sono l'ospite dentro al tuo letto, sei la gatta che vive sul tetto, ogni cosa mi mostra un aspetto, di milioni di aspetti che hanno, paradisi vestiti da inferni, superfici di mondi moderni e presagi futuri. Il mio naso non vede i colori, i miei occhi non sentono i suoni, la mia bocca non sente gli odori, la mia mano non tocca i sapori, ma la voce che soffia nel vento, io la sento. La risposta che soffia nel vento, io la sento. È la pioggia che cade, i sentieri e le strade, è qualcuno che ride, la porta è aperta. Una notte che illumina un giorno, un'andata che sembra un ritorno, c'è una macchia nel centro del sole, il tremore di certe parole, la mia ultima volta da solo, ho sentito le spinte alle spalle, un invito a mollare i bagagli. Come un uomo che impara a volare, una terra che emerge dal mare, per la fine del mondo è prevista, una festa che inizia ora, vuoi venire vestita così? Oh mia bella signora, vuoi venire vestita così? Oh mia bella signora. Il mio naso non vede i colori, i miei occhi non sentono i suoni, la mia bocca non sente gli odori, la mia mano non tocca i sapori, ma la voce che soffia nel vento, io la sento. La risposta che soffia nel vento, io la sento. È la pioggia che cade, i sentieri e le strade, è qualcuno che ride, la porta è aperta. Ho studiato le rondini in volo per comprendere il loro alfabeto, segatura per terra nei bar, ha formato il mio fiuto. Se passate da casa dei miei, dite loro che è tutto perfetto, ho commesso le solite colpe, da carenza o d'eccesso d'affetto, la tristezza è un ricatto, è il delitto perfetto, che fa vittime più della peste e non desta sospetto. Per la fine del mondo è prevista, una festa che inizia da ora, vuoi venire vestita così? Oh mia bella signora. Il mio naso non vede i colori, i miei occhi non sentono i suoni, La mia bocca non sente gli odori, la mia mano non tocca i sapori, ma la voce che soffia nel vento io la sento. La risposta che soffia nel vento io la sento. È la terra promessa, è la data che cambia, è un incrocio di sguardi, è una faccia nascosta, è uno sparo lontano, è qualcuno che ride, è la pioggia che cade, il via vai delle strade, la porta è aperta, la porta è aperta, la porta è aperta. Case di pane, riunioni di rane, vecchie che ballano nelle canne, muscoli d'oro, corone d'alloro, canzoni d'amore per bimbi col frac, musica seria, luce che varia, pioggia che cade, vita che scorre, cani randagi, cammelli remagi, forse fa male oppure mi va di stare collegato, di vivere gonfiato, di stendermi sopra il burrone e di guardare giù la vertigine enorme, paura di cadere, voglia di volare, mi fido di te, mi fido di te, mi fido di te, mi fido di te. Cosa sei disposto a perdere? Lampi di luce, al collo una croce, la dea dell'amore si muove nei jeans, culie e catene, assassini per bene, la radio si accende sul pezzo funky, teste fasciate, ferite curate, l'affitto del sole si paga in anticipo, prego, arcobaleno, più per meno, forse fa male, eppure mi va di stare collegato, di vivere gonfiato, di stendermi sopra il burrone, di guardare giù la vertigine non è, paura di cadere, voglia di volare, mi fido di te, mi fido di te, mi fido di te. Cosa sei disposto a perdere? Mi fido di te, ehi, mi fido di te, mi fido di te. Cosa sei disposto a perdere? Rabbia, stupore, da parte, d'attore, dottore, che sintonia la felicità? Evoluzione, il cielo in prigione, questa non è un'esercitazione, forza e coraggio, la sete, il miraggio, la luna, l'altra metà, lupi in agguato, il peggio è passato, forse fa male, eppure mi va di stare collegato, di vivere gonfiato, di stendermi sopra il burrone e di guardare giù la vertigine enorme, paura di cadere, la voglia di volare. Mi fido di te, mi fido di te, mi fido di te. Cosa sei disposto a perdere? Ehi, mi fido di te, mi fido di te, mi fido di te. Cosa sei disposto a perdere? Italian. The song was called "You Feel It There," but in English can be translated like "I trust you." You know, it's the same thing. Yeah, trust you. It's really, you know, the good translation is "I trust you." It's right. Yeah. Because mi fido is like more.
I have faith in you. I have faith in you.
People's languages are different. No, it's real. Never, you cannot translate. Translating, somebody told me once, tradurre is always tradire. You know? Yeah, it's true, no? You know, somebody. Dante Alighieri, you know, the guy. The dude. I love him. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna play Piove.
Yeah!
Piove, senti come piove, guarda come piove, senti come viene giù. Piove, senti come piove, senti come viene giù. Hai visto che piove, senti come viene giù. Tu che dicevi che non pioveva più, che ormai non ti saresti mai più innamorata. E adesso guarda, ti sei tutta bagnata. E piove, madonna come piove, prima che il sole ritorna e facci festa. E piove, senti come piove, senti le gocce battere sulla tua testa. Piove, senti come piove, madonna come piove, senti come viene giù. Piove, senti come piove, madonna come piove, senti come viene giù. Senti le gocce che battono sul tetto, senti il rumore girandoti nel letto. Oh, rinascerà, sta già nascendo ora. Senti che piove, il grano si matura e tu diventi grande e ti fai forte. E quelle foglie che ti sembravano morte, ripopolano un'altra volta. È la primavera che bussa alla tua porta. Piove, senti come piove, madonna come piove, senti come viene giù. Piove, senti come piove, madonna come piove, senti come viene giù. Tu che credevi che oramai le tue piantine se erano seccate non sarebbero cresciute più. Hai aspettato un po', ma senti come piove sulla tua testa, senti come viene giù. Non eri tu che ormai ti eri rassegnata e che credevi che non ti saresti più innamorata. La terra a volte va innaffiata con il pianto, ma poi vedrai la pioggia tornerà. Piove,
Senti come piove, madonna come piove, senti come viene giù.
piove, senti come piove, madonna come piove, senti come viene giù. Piove, senti come piove, madonna come piove, senti come viene giù. Piove, senti come piove, madonna come piove, senti come viene giù. Piove, senti come piove, madonna come piove, senti come piove, senti come viene giù. Piove, senti come piove, madonna come piove, senti come piove, senti come viene giù. I am the master of ceremony, old school ministry, funky testimony, DJ, Jesse, funky grandmaster, music ambassador of Italian sound. I am generous like generous, the son of my band. United we play, united we stand. I speak English like a New York City taxi driver. So tell me where you want to go, then I take you higher. I am Lorenzo, a.k.a. Jovanotti. I'm grooving like James Brown and sing like Pavarotti. I mix around the treble with the typical Italian melody and with the human hip-hop sound of global technology. Like a prophet, like a vision, like a message for you. This time is going to go if you don't get it to the beat. Sneeze and then a snap, but I don't know what doesn't mean, my baby. Move your head to the beat, never say maybe. Life's gonna get ya, to be or not to be. My blood got salt of the Mediterranean Sea. Good to make tears, good to make sweat. God bless you all and the day we met. Let me hear you speak English, everybody in Barcelona will say oh, oh. Fammi sentire come parli l'italiano, tutti quanti dite oh, oh. Quiero escuchar como tú hablas español en Barcelona, dime oh, oh. I wanna know how you speak English in the house, everybody say oh, oh. Like Dante got flavor, I was born near the port, but I grew up just listening to the sound of hip hop. I am a funky, funky chick, and you can't stick to one baby. I give you my money, baby, so you can stay. The more you give it away, the more I get rich. I got the golden touch, $1 million speech. My English is bad, but my sound is perfect. For this, everybody's giving me their respect. I am the midnight train, I am the genius of man. I can materialize you. Take it from above and also from down under where the thunder they shine. My sound is so good like a super Tuscanone. And everybody goes crazy to the beat of the drum. From Paris to New York, from London to Amsterdam. I am the grandmaster of Italian singing. Sometimes I feel like a creation of a Fellini's thing. Dime fammi sentire come parli l'italiano, tutti quanti dite oh, 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 oh yeah. I'm going to do the last one, okay? Then we're gonna see the, we go to home to see the Obama debate. Everybody. It's so good, you know, to see it from the outside. It's so good. You don't have to vote. It's amazing. It's funky. I love to see it, you know. Yeah, I love to see it. I really love it. When you see, you know, in a different situation, when you look at the debates in Italy, I'm always sweating. It's like that. I say, no, don't say that. Don't say that. It's like that. And in these days, don't say that. Don't say that. Yes, exactly that. Okay, we're gonna conclude. I'm gonna thanks to Barnes & Noble, thanks to ATO Records, release my album here. And I have to tell you, I'm so happy to be released in the United States by ATO because it's the best label you can have. But I'm not telling that. You know, when they told me ATO is interested in doing something for you, I say, oh yeah. I love ATO, they're great, they do a lot of good music, and so for me it's so, can you say, I'm very proud, thank you. Okay, this song in the original version is a rock tune, made to jump, but while we're going to do it in a very intimate, it's called Mezzogiorno. Caselli d'autostrada tutto il tempo si consuma, ma Venere riappare sempre fresca dalla schiuma. La foto della scuola non mi assomiglia più, ma i miei difetti sono tutti intatti. E ogni cicatrice è un autografo di Dio, nessuno potrà vivere la mia vita al posto mio. Per quanto mi identifichi nel battito di un altro, sarò sempre attraverso questo cuore. E giorno dopo giorno passeranno le stagioni, ma resterà qualcosa in questa strada. Non mi è concesso più di legarti i miei casini, mi butto dentro, vada come vada. Siamo come il sole a mezzogiorno, baby, senza più nessuna ombra intorno, baby. Siamo come il sole a mezzogiorno, baby, senza più nessuna ombra, intorno, baby. Un bacio e poi un bacio e poi un bacio e poi 300. Teoricamente il mondo è più leggero di una piuma, nessun filo spinato potrà rallentare il vento, non tutto quel che brucia si consuma. E sogno dopo sogno sono sveglio finalmente per fare i conti con le tue promesse. Un giorno passa in fretta e non c'è tempo di pensare, muoviamoci che poi diventa sera. Siamo come il sole a mezzogiorno, baby, senza più nessuna ombra intorno, baby. Siamo come il sole a mezzogiorno. giorno, baby, senza più nessuna ombra, ombra intorno, baby. Gente che viene, gente che va, gente che torna, gente che sta, il sole se la ride in mezzo al cielo a guardare noi che ci facciamo il culo, è un gioco, mezzogiorno di fuoco e un lampo sulle armature, in guardia, niente da capire, mi specchio in una goccia di sudore, siamo come il sole a mezzogiorno, baby, senza più nessuna